have returned. I'm back. We're doing a thing. I have noticed that in 2019, people have reached higher and higher levels of stupid. From not being able to recognize what racism actually is, and then saying that something is racist when it actually isn't. Just so we're clear, I know about the orange talking gumball machine and the shit that he's been saying the last few days. Yes, it was racist. No, there are some people who know that it's racist and don't want to admit it. And yes, there are some people who are that stupid and don't know what racism actually is. But I'm not going to talk about that. This is something that's I've just recently learned about, and it's really disgusting. Um, there is apparently some kind of a prank, and I'm using air quotes when I say that, that's going around where you take something that isn't yours, you lick it, and then put it back. It's now some kind of a challenge, and there are children and teenagers who think that this is a smart thing. I remember not long ago, and I really mean this, this was like a few years back where you could prank somebody, people knew it was a prank, it was primarily harmless, um, and at the same time, it didn't cause you to either commit a crime or end up going to jail. And slowly over time, I have noticed that people think that doing stupid shit is the new pranking. Hey, let's go ahead and call the police on somebody, and make up some jokes and shit. And say, hey, they're over here and they committed a murder. Send SWAT or send someone over quickly. And then they see it all happening on a Twitch stream and stuff, and they laughing their asses off, thinking, this is hilarious. No, it's not hilarious. It's not okay to waste government resources, or city resources, or whatever resources, to have someone send police over to that person's place. Okay? Have we learned nothing from Tyler Barris? No, apparently not. Oh, and by the way, Tyler Barris, go fuck yourself. You got 20 years. Start making it happen, baby. But now it's this whole licking thing. Someone thinks that this is a challenge. It's not a challenge. It's not even a prank. It's just stupid and illegal depending on what you are doing, and very monumentally unsanitary. Why? I mean, why? Why, man? Why? It makes no sense to take out your tongue, take out something that someone's going to use, lick it, and then put it back. No. You just don't do that stupid bullshitting nonsense. You just no. Okay? Like, it's epic no. It's epic absolutely no. And it makes no goddamn sense at all. Why would you think that it's okay to do that? The most recent one that I've seen is some woman, licked a tub of ice cream. She went into a store, didn't buy anything. She had one of her idiot friends filming her, and she actually took out a tub of frozen ice cream, opened the container, licked it, closed it, put it back, posted on social media. And this is supposed to be funny? What? Are you a special kind of stupid? What? This is why we really need to bump up our education system, or at least bring back some kind of corporal punishment. I'm not suggesting strap to the ass. I'm suggesting more like smack really hard upside the head to like restart the brain and say, the fuck are you doing? That type of shit. To remind them that you don't do stupid shit like this, because, oh my god, you do not lick something and then put it back. The most recent one that I just heard about was yesterday, where a teenage girl, I think was a teenage girl, I don't know, took out a tongue depressor, licked the tongue depressor, put it back in with the other tongue depressors. Mom got arrested. Yes, that's what should happen. Okay? That's called menacing. Alright? You are creating a situation that could actually endanger your life. Okay? You get someone sick off the back of that. You don't pull out tubs of ice cream and lick and then put it back. That's not a joke. That's disgusting. Your mouth has millions upon millions of bacteria. Not all of it bad. Some of it is good for you. Okay? But that type of bacteria should remain in your mouth. And you should keep it on the level at all times. Okay? What's to say that somebody who has like an infection in their mouth, like an open sore or a wound, or an impacted molar or something, that's harmful bacteria going on to something. What if we don't catch this? What if someone actually does this and then we don't hear about it, and then they go ahead and they do this thing and they can end up killing them and putting them in the hospital? Has anyone thought about the safety of that shit? No, of course you haven't, because people are doing this nonsense. This is just as monumentally stupid as the good old Tide Pod challenge. It's detergent. It's not edible. You cannot eat this. You will die. It can most likely kill you. You can get sick. You can make somebody sick just doing the shit that you're doing right now. I don't get it. I honestly do not get it. It's like everyone does not think at all about the type of just jank nonsense that you could do when it comes to this shit. Nobody thinks about it at all. Just the fucking nothing. And it just drives me up the wall that people think that this is a good idea. Especially teenagers. Spoiler alert, kids, it's not a good idea. It's not. There's nothing amazing or awesome about this. It's not dope ass. It's just not, guys. It's not. Sorry. You know, I just wish we could go back to a level of not stupid. Okay? And I hate having to say this name, but ever since Donald Trump got into office, people have, I think, kind of reached this ideology that it's okay to be a racist fuck. That it's okay to, you know, make up fake shit and pass fake shit along and just decide to just do stupid stuff for the sake of stupidity and for the sake of views. You know, it's like the more power stupidity has, the greater its effect on people. You know, it could just be a chance coincidence. It could just be morons being morons, and they figure, well, there's a moron in the White House, and it follows suit. These two things could be completely unrelated, but I have noticed that our society, in one way or another, kind of has like a passive reactive response depending on who's in office. Like when Obama was in office, everybody had their shit together. You knew when someone was giving you the business. People questioned things. They did their due diligence to a certain degree. You knew that when someone was making shit up, you could call them on it. That type of shit. But now, all of a sudden, 2016 rolls around, 2017 rolls around, 2018 rolls around, this bitch gets in office, and it's like, up is down, left is right. It's okay to be racist, and I'm gonna just not use my brain anymore. What do you mean? What is this? It's really monumentally sad, but it's a theory that I've always had. It just disheartens me, and it just saddens me. Disheartens? I don't think that's a word. Let me start over. It's just really sad and tragic that we have to have this type of shit going on. It doesn't need to be like this. It really doesn't. You don't need to be that idiot who just licks things. God, I still can't get over this. I honestly can't get over this. Are teenagers so bored with life that they just figure they gotta make something exciting and new, or put some kind of spin on it in such a way that it makes it fun? I mean, what part of their brains thinks that eating detergent is somehow a challenge? What part of them says that putting a condom, filling it with water, and putting it over your head is somehow a challenge? What makes them think that licking things that isn't really theirs or in their possession or is there to do with what they will, and putting it back for the general public, an unsuspecting general public, to consume is a challenge? That's not a challenge. It's not even remotely close. There's no money involved. There's no cash involved. There's no grand prize. You're not really doing anything constructive here. What in the balls is this shit? What's the next challenge? Let's, what, put our mouse on a tailpipe and see how long we can keep it on there? Yes, I can see that going well with your lungs. Well, here's the thing. This 16-year-old kid died from having exposure to carbon monoxide vapors, and they got burns on their lips from the exhaust pipe, the tailpipe, because that gets super hot. And there you go. That's what happened here. So that's gonna be a thing now. Is that it? Is doing stupid, dangerous, unsafe, unsanitary stuff a challenge? No, it's not a challenge. You want to know what a challenge is? Try not losing your goddamn mind in the real world. So much shit coming from you at all angles. I'm not even gonna give you a list of the shit that's going on out here. And I mean actual legitimate shit, not some shit that somebody made up 5 seconds ago. It's hard. Life is incredibly hard. I get that sometimes you just gotta take a break and do something silly, but that silly should be safe, it should be legitimately funny, and it should not endanger yourself or the lives of others. Licking things that do not belong to you to an unsuspecting general public is not a challenge. It's not awesome. It's not even something you can tell your grandkids if you live that long. Holy shit. It's nothing. It's a really, really stupid thing. And people are like, yeah, this is going to be great. They're laughing their asses off. There are people, absolute nitwits, who are laughing their asses off while farting and shitting in bathtubs, who are looking at people doing this and saying, damn, I thought I was stupid. That's how bad this is. It's so bad, these people actually make, and I can't believe I'm going to say this, these idiots actually make Donald Trump look slightly smarter. Yes, he's a moron and doesn't know what the fuck he's doing like 99% of the time, but you don't see him licking something and putting it back in to wherever it originally was. Oh my god. What is this shit? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are we doing? How do we solve this? I strongly recommend that we write our congressman, or congresswoman, or congressperson, or whatever vernacular works for you, right? And we come up with the simple law. If you see somebody doing something monumentally, unbelievably stupid, you have the right to go up to that person, smack them upside the head until they either stop and get the message, or maybe lose consciousness. I don't know. Okay, I take back the losing consciousness part. At least until they get the message that they shouldn't do that shit. Cause it's just there's no consequences here. All actions have consequences in one way or another. I mean, do we have to actually create like a YouTube video that tells people not to do this shit? It's bad enough for the Tide Pod challenge. There were videos and statements. God damn it. Fucking Tide itself had to create a commercial that said, do not do this with Tide Pods. They actually had to create commercials for this because people are not smart enough to realize that you should not take a Tide Pod and put it in your mouth or keep it in reach of children. They actually had to put out fucking commercials for this. Are you serious? Do we have to do this now with frozen foods and snacks and anything that can be opened and resealed and put back? Do you actually need the thing? Do you actually need someone to tell you that, hey, those tongue depressors, you're only a one-time use and then you throw them away. Don't put them back in the jar. Are we really going to be that stupid? Do you need an adult that badly? The fuck is your problem? Stop this shit. It's not a challenge. It's dumb. If you see somebody out there doing this shit, shame the fuck out of them. Okay? You don't have to lay a hand on them, but shame the fuck out of them. Put that shit on lock. That's the reason why this shit's going on. Because nobody's shaming anybody. So that's the thing we need to do. That's the whole thing. So if you see someone doing this shit, you catch someone doing this shit, shame them. Make sure that everybody knows that this is stupid, because the vast majority of people know you don't do stupid shit like this. We have to put the kibosh on this shit. Seriously. Like, right fucking now. And this is not a challenge. Not even close. Not even remotely close. And I'm not going to give examples of what an actual challenge is. It's 2:19. I'm very tired. I'm going to just render this and go to sleep. and wake up and hope that I don't have to hear any more stupid challenges first thing in the morning. Shit, I'm even avoiding fucking CNN because I don't want to hear about the talking orange gumball machine. I'm so fed up. Just please, can we just knock it off with the dumb? We have enough stupidity as is. We don't need this shit. Do not add on to the quota. I thank you. I also thank you very much for listening to this podcast. I appreciate it. I was GodOfKnockers. It was really nice talking to you. Now I'm gonna go, set this to render overnight, take care of it first thing in the morning, and just... Oh god, please, just stop licking things. Just stop it. Stop. It's disgusting, it's nasty, just stop, please. Laters. Oh god, the licking.